This is the LEGO Star Wars 2023 Clone Commander Cody helmet set, given set number 75350 with 766 pieces. This one costs $70 in the United States, and in today's review, I'll help you decide whether or not it's worth buying. This Phase 1 Cody joins Phase 2 Rex as one of two Helmet Collection Clone Wars LEGO Star Wars sets, with hopefully more to come in future years. Inside the box, you'll find bags numbered 1 through 5 and a higher quality cover sheet on the instruction manual compared to what we were seeing in recent waves. Inside, there's a short write-up about Commander Cody, and then the regular standard LEGO building instructions to complete your model. There's also a small sticker sheet included with this one. Starting with the all-black display stand, it's the same design that we've seen on all LEGO Star Wars helmet sets so far, and that's exactly what I believe everyone else should be looking for here. On the underside, you'll find some orange studs to match the vibe of Commander Cody, although you'll probably never see them, and he does have the standard printed LEGO Star Wars plaque with his specific name on there, Commander Cody. And this Phase 1 Commander Cody helmet does seem like a very faithful recreation from what we see in Star Wars The Clone Wars, but we'll still go through every detail one by one to point out what's good and bad about this one. Starting at the chin of the helmet, we have the area that I probably have the biggest problem with. There's some unsavory gaps here, which are unavoidable. I mean, it's LEGO pieces, it's never going to be perfect, but if you're going to point out anything on this helmet that's pretty obviously not ideal. Another small thing I kind of notice is below the orange decal, there should be some area of like black or dark gray, but that's something that's not represented at all. Just a small detail, but it's definitely missing here. When it comes to this lower section of the build, I do like the way it looks. It shapes nicely, but with a lot of these trooper helmets, LEGO Star Wars had previously used nice curved pieces, and so it's a little bit of a different vibe when everything's kind of straight edge and no actual curve to it. So it might be something you like, might be something you dislike. The side vents are still present here with the accurate number being 4, and that is properly represented in this case. That brings us to the back bottom section, which most of us will probably never look at, but they did a good job with it, and they integrated the gray design very nicely with this white circle on the back. I think it actually looks really, really good here, so very happy with what that looks like, but ultimately you're just not going to be looking at it. Now we'll move into the face or visor area for Commander Cody, and I think they did a pretty good job with this. It's obviously a very important aspect of the design to have nailed down, and I think they did a better job than with Rex, who had a really, really small mouth. Cody has a much larger mouth area here. The eyes go all the way across within the confines of that orange visor that goes around, but I think that's got a great amount of detail, and it's obviously a very strong design, and it adds a really good splash of color that's obviously going to be needed here. There's basically two versions of a Clone Wars Cody helmet like this, one with and one without this visor piece, and so of course doing it with the visor makes more sense and it looks better, so I'm glad that they went with that. There's a very nice and accurate red light detail above the visor on one side, obviously not present on the other, and the fin is in all orange, which of course is accurate and looks really sharp on this character. I think the fin is a great detail that they absolutely nailed. Another thing I think this helmet does really well is these side sections that have a slight angle to them, so that it's not a straight up and down here, it's actually just slightly angled out, and that's very accurate to the actual Clone Wars helmet. They can be pushed just oh so slightly, and then you get a little bit of an odd look on the helmet there, so you want to be a little careful, make sure that you have those pushed down properly. They don't really connect at the bottom, they just connect at the top, and that's why they can do that. But then we have the antenna, which if you accidentally push can knock these out of place too, so just kind of pay attention to that. But yeah, the antenna's a nice design, very simple design. I don't think it's as strong as the Rex one. It feels like it can fall off a little bit easier, but it's still something that looks really nice and accurate, which is all I'm really looking for in a display model like this. Now, I must say, I do think LEGO should have released a Phase 2 Commander Cody helmet here, maybe in 2025 for the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, but with the popularity of the minifigure and the Phase 2 Captain Rex helmet, I just think a Phase 2 Commander Cody helmet would have fit better in the lineup. But I still love this Phase 1 Commander Cody helmet. I give it a 9 out of 10, and I think it's an absolute must-buy for any LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars fan. Even if $70 is too much, you can always wait for a sale, and if you do end up picking it up, use my affiliate link down in the description below to support the channel. Let me know what you think of this awesome model in the comments section below. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, and you can check out more 2023 LEGO Star Wars set reviews on the end screen now.